Welcome to the party people. I hope you're well. Your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos here. Holy good god dang. We got a ass load? Is that a word? Butt load? We got a lot of physical media releases dropped right in our laps here at the end of August 2022. We'll be talking Cauldron Films, Error 4444. There's 4 4s there. I talked about Arrow. Arrow, Cauldron Films, Error 444. So many. Scream Factory. So many things dropped in our lab. Imprint Films has 2 box sets. Oh my god. We have a lot to talk about. I hope you'll join me today because, well, I would hate to just sit here and talk to myself.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
But I'd be more than happy to talk to myself. I do it all the time. It's called writing. How are you, pal? I hope you are well. Let me check in with the lovely chat here, who is always down to clown. By the way, quick update on the website, or the YouTube channel, I suppose. We are at over 700, which is great. 700 something. And according to analytics, we are at nearly 1,000 watch hours. So thank you, everybody playing the playlist and getting the view counts up and the watch hours up. That really helps. I mean, it might be possible to get this monetized by Halloween. That might be asking too much. But if anyone can do it, I know you guys can. Thank you so much for your support. That really means the world to me. And I'll be here even more because I wanna give you some fresh content. So stay tuned tonight. I hope you'll join me. Me and Tony of the Dead will be joined by Mistress Chaos and Shayna to experience the tortures of chick flicks with the first episode of our live review panel, Date Night Double Dare. Stay tuned. It's going to hurt. Let me check the chat real quick. A doodle do. Then we'll jump right into it. Guillermo in the house. What's up, Guillermo? I hope you're well, buddy. Robbie is here. Griff is here. Today has been crazy for reveals, he says. Absolutely. I mean, how could I not? And BC's not available, so unfortunately he couldn't make it, but he wanted to be here. Justin is here. What's up, Justin? Fett is in the house. What's up, Fett? Skulder says, hello. James says, hey, MC, hope you and yours are well. We are, and the same to you, James. The same to everybody watching. Blake is in the house. Very excited for Shanghai Joe. I'm with you, man. That looks so much fun. And we'll talk about a TVYB option as well. Justin says all these 4K announcements have his head spinning. Ryan says date night is going to be a blast. It is. It's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully it'll be a big thing. Rachel says, what was the worst experience watching movies for Voyage or chick flicks? Voyage. Absolutely Voyage. Bumpy says he watched about 7 hours last night. Thank you, Bumpy. I appreciate that, buddy. Watched. I love it. Okay, let's get to it. Let's not dilly-dally, pally. Let's start with Cauldron. Holy God. You know, I've been. Oh, wow. Is there? Hold on, I didn't notice this. They still have those. Oh shit. They found some limited edition copies of Rickshaw. I know this was sold out for, well, since it came out. It's not a great movie. It's almost plotless, but gosh, no. Again, I'm not. I'll leave that for somebody who really wants it. Oh, this is sold out already. Okay, Beyond Terror. I wouldn't recommend it. The only one I would really recommend 100% that's out already is Lisa the Fox Fairy. I love this movie. It's not exactly what you think it's gonna be. It's kind of a quirky horror musical love story, but it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, all right, let's check out the new stuff. I'm gonna go with my favorite. Well, you know, I'll go in order. Why is this one? Oh, because it comes with a CD. I see. All right, Convoy Busters. Look at that cover. I love me some Merle. He's awesome. Well, I'm not familiar with this movie, so let's read about it. After brandishing his gun and badge too many times in front of powerful people, Maurizio Merle is busted down from... is that his name in the movie? I guess he goes by the same name. Okay, that's weird. Is busted down from homicide to emergency squad. Despite his demotion, he is not content with letting Rome's criminal element run rampant, and he shouldn't. His violent nature soon finds him the target of both the press and the local mob. Well, it's Italy, so everybody's in the mob, right? After a bloody attempt on his life, he is transferred to a quiet coastal town to run a local department, but never one to leave things alone, he quickly finds a dangerous smuggling ring is using the cover of the sea and darkness to run their operations in his sleepy district. By the way, how's my audio? Because I've been having issues with the mic, so if I'm too low, let me know. Maybe I could fix that real quick. Extron, what's up? Thank you, Extron. I'm glad you're here, pal, and welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Blake says Rickshaw is the best release they've put out yet. I had a feeling you'd like that. I had a feeling you'd like that. Jaden says, I'm so excited. It's one of the last Fulcis we needed on Blu-ray. Is it Fulci? Maybe I'm missing something. Or are we talking about the other one? Well, we'll get to the other one in a minute. Audio sounds fine. Thank you, Justin. Excellent. Thank you, guys. The thing with live, you never know how it's gonna come out. But I appreciate you guys giving me a heads up. With its daring stunt work, violent shootouts, and split storyline, that sounds interesting to me. Featuring a Stelvio Cipriani score with excellent performances from Olga Carlatos, Massimo Serato, and Italian cinema stalwart Mimo. I don't know who that is, but I love that name. Mimo Palmara. Maybe I do. Maybe if I saw his face, I'm like, oh, I know that guy. Convoy Busters ranks highly among the 70s Italian crime genre. Cauldron presents Stelvio Massi's high-octane Poliziotteschi, it's my second favorite Italian genre, Convoy Busters on Blu-ray, featuring a 2K restoration from the negative with both English and Italian audio. Let's take a look at the features here. That sounds like a lot of fun. Although I was really disappointed by Contraband. I know it's loved. There's something about it. There wasn't any action in it. That's what bugged me. Limited to 1,500. It will sell out. They have already. I mean, except some of the newer stuff hasn't really sold out. But then again, they're doing new movies, and I don't think that sells as well. New extras and archival extras. We got Maurizio Merli, a lethal hunter of subtle variation with tough guy film expert Mike Malloy. That's a really long title for that featurette. My Father the Cop, interview with Maurizio Matteo Merli. The Massi Touch, interview with Danilo Mazzi, who I guess is his son. It's not really clarified. Stelvio Massi, a video tribute by Danilo Massi. Stelvio Massi image gallery and a commentary by Mike Malloy and Mike Martinez. Archival extras, an alternate Convoy Busters title sequence, a conversation with Eolo Capici, a journalist, conversation with, Ruggero Deodato. I think it's Ruggero, or is it Ruggero? Deodato, we'll go with that. And then you get, this is awesome, a conversation with Enzo Castellari. That guy's awesome. I love that guy. I was fortunate enough to meet him in person. Then conversation with actor Maurizio Matteo Merli. So I guess that's his son again. I might be mistaken. Yeah, his son again. And then a conversation with actor Ennio Giorlami. How do I know that? I know that name. I know that last name. Anyway, an image gallery and then a whole bunch of trailers. Then you get a poster for the limited edition. Folded, of course. I think Scream Factory is the only place that sends you tubes for posters. Convoy Busters. Sounds good. And now, unfortunately, on the new channel, I can't show trailers because YouTube hates trailers. Because that means that they have to copy claim it. And it's not YouTube's fault, I guess. It's the copyright owners, but they'll claim it, which means when we get monetized, there would be no income from this video. So, I can't show trailers. I apologize for that, but, I'll make it up with other things. I'll have to download some funny stuff to show instead of a trailer. Maybe something like this.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
That was really loud on my end. I'm sorry if that was too loud on your end, guys. Anyway. Yeah, that was loud. Okay. Is my audio down? There I am. Okay. Sorry about that. Maybe the trailer is better. Ragnar says, you get monetized and we have to sit through commercials. Or you can pay for YouTube Red, which is what I do. But yeah, that's how YouTube works, man. That's how YouTube works. If I had more patrons, maybe I wouldn't need to worry about monetizing. That's how it works, my brother. Oh, by the way, I do want to throw this up. Thank you to my patrons, my lovely patrons. Their support means the world to me. They are amazing people. They keep the lights on. And without them, I wouldn't be here. Literally would not be here. So thank you, patrons. You rock and you roll. All right. Onward to the show. Let's see. I'm trying to go back and see if I missed anything. Ryan Adkins. What's up, Ryan Adkins? How are you? Shanghai Joe is awesome. Def got a double dip for that slip. Was it released somewhere else? I must have missed the release of that. Jaden says where is it? We still need Sweet House of Horrors, Sodoma's Ghost, and Door to Silence left on Blu-ray, and then all the Fulci's horror will be on the format. And then we have to work. The 4K conversion just started, so we'll talk about that too. Master Chaos. What kind of chaos? Internal chaos. I'll explain it one more time for those new. My name doesn't mean I'm the master of chaos. It's a motto. If you read it as a motto, you'll get it. My goal, my mission in life, and personally, is to try to master chaos in my life, in my personal day-to-day, things like that. It's tough. But the name is a motto, is basically what that is all about. Bullet Leg being a patron is really cute. I was very touched by that. And Tony as well. They did not have to do that. Those guys are amazing. I love them very much. I hope Blake isn't here so that he hears that I love him. Oh, he is here. Oh no. It was one of Wildy's latest releases. They got sued or something and had to pull the release. Luckily, mine showed up anyways. Oh shit, nice. Well, good for you. Good for you. Okay, let's get to the next one. Convoy Bustas. I'll get to the chat in a second, but we got a lot to talk about. Shanghai Joe. This looks amazing. I just watched the trailer, and good news. You can TBYB on YouTube. Another big change in terms of the monetizing front. I can't show movies on here because even if it is unclaimed, the risk is that, well, not with this coming out, it might be claimed in the future. So I can't show movies like normal Let's Watches. I'm doing watch-alongs. We had our first one yesterday, which was a lot of fun, and we watched Nightmare on Elm Street. And I'm going to continue the franchise, and then we'll be watching along other movies, and it sort of works like a running commentary. I actually didn't shut up the whole time, because I was giving you facts about the movie, reading interviews with oh my god, Wes Craven and Robert Englund. So those were a lot of fun. I'm gonna do those. The channel will have to shift a little bit, but I promise you, not in the worst. Shanghai Joe, let's do it. Chin Hao arrives, Chin arrives in America looking for a better life, only to be faced with locals that don't take kindly to outsiders. Much to their surprise, Chin is not your average drifter, as he rips his way through racist bad guys with his unstoppable fighting techniques. After word of his skills spreads, he gets a job at a ranch, only to find that the owner, Stanley Spencer, is a cattle-smuggling slave trader who brutalizes Mexican farmers and anyone else who dares get in his way. Chin ramps up the violence as he stops at nothing to free the slaves and enact revenge on the sadistic Spencer. Now, the trailer is pretty gory. Eyeballs getting ripped out. It looks amazing. It looks really fun. So I'm down to clown, but you know me, I got a TBYB. And I will be doing that. Brilliantly directed by Mario Kaino and influencing modern films like Tarantino's Django Unchained, Shanghai Joe is a must for fans of fast-paced, bloody, action-packed westerns and kung fu films of the 70s, loaded with practical gore effects and bone-breaking fight choreography. Shanghai Joe also features a rogues gallery of genre legends. Klaus Kinski is in this, Gordon Mitchell, Robert Hundar, Giacomo Rossi Stewart, Carla Romanelli, and Katsutoshi Mikuria. There you go. I think I nailed that one. Cauldron Films presents Shanghai Joe, featuring a 2K restoration from the negative, both English and Italian audio. I mean, this is I'm probably gonna buy both movies, but I practice what I preach, and so I will be doing a tryout of this movie just to be safe. Details, and I guess this is special features buried in here. Samurai Spirit interview with Master Katsutoshi Mikuria. A visual essay by film historian Eric Zaldivar. A commentary with film historian Mike Haas from the Spaghetti Western Digest. A poster, a slipcase, and you get a soundtrack. So that's why it's a little more. Limited to 1,500. That I'm down to clown. Who's buying this? Let me know in the chat if you're buying this, because this sounds like a good time. Let's look at the bundle, which is a no fucking brainer. $50. $50 for both movies, and you get a little tattoo, which Avi, I don't even know what that is. Like a bug? I'm not sure. I won't put that on. I'll probably just slip it in the case. But hey, look at that. That is a deal. That is a deal. That is a steal of a deal. Because this one's 28. This one's 30. I mean, yeah. Bundle. Might as well at that point. I mean, unless Convoy Busters is not up to snuff, I'm gonna try and there is a version on YouTube, but it is in Italian. It's not in English, and there's no subtitles for it. So I think I'm gonna have to look around. I'm gonna ask. I know this guy who has everything. Maybe he has a version of it. I mean, you tell me if there's been a release of Convoy Busters. Maybe it's been on DVD. I don't know. But I'll look into that. Ryan says, what do you think about Cannibal Holocaust 4K from Grindhouse and the Beyond? Also, See the Living Dead is getting a 4K from Cauldron. It is. Yeah, we'll be talking about all of that very shortly. There's a lot of announcements to cover, but in due time we will discuss all that good stuff. Shanghai Joe is on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Bullet Blake says he pre-ordered the bundle. Nice. Bumpy's buying both. Blake says the tattoo is stupid, but it's cheaper. Exactly. It doesn't hurt. You get a little extra thing and just like, whatever. Put it in the case. It's fine. Griff says he's going to get both at some point, probably closer to when they are in hand. Do we have any predictions for what the 1971 Giallo is? In terms of who's releasing that? Is that a Vinegar Syndrome thing? Ragnar brings up a good point. What isn't limited anymore? I mean, because they know that drives sales. They know that scares people into buying. Anyway, Cauldron rules, and we'll touch base with them down the line. And I think the Cauldron shirt's back in stock. I know that was out of stock for a while. There you go. If you want a little Cauldron guy. I'm gonna defer to the guy on YouTube, on Twitter, I should say, who has all the news, and I'm really impressed that he gets all this stuff. I mean, even if he snipes some stuff, beforehand, it's all fair play. So there's not much more info than what we see here, but since we're talking Cauldron, let's address now Lucio Fulci's City of the Living Dead, a movie so gross you will see a woman vomit her guts. Amazing. Not my favorite, but I think to see a woman vomiting her guts in 4K, you only live once, right? We get Dolby Vision HDR10. It's now in production. More information and pre-orders coming soon. Not a part of this bundle, but it's nice that they've hinted at it. And they're jumping into 4K already. I mean, are they even a year old? Maybe they're a year old. I don't know, but that's great. There you go. Fulci coming to 4K from Cauldron sometime soon. You know what? Maybe I'll go in order here because it'll save me. This is it's a Scottish release, if I'm not mistaken. Highlander's getting a nice little box set. This is 4K, right? Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah, 4K Blu-ray. You get a couple of buttons. I get 4 buttons, actually. Who Wants to Live Forever? There can be only one. I'm a man, not a fish. And you have the manners of a goat. You get a comic book. You get a collector's booklet. You get some stills. You get a poster. I mean, this is stacked. which is, you know, you could get this. 4Ks are region free. Does that Blu-ray say it's? Oh, it is. The 4K is region free. Yeah, okay, I got mistaken. Yeah, so the Blu-ray is B, but does this mean that we're going to get Highlander in the States? Probably. I mean, this is a pretty snazz box set. It might not look this good, but I can imagine that. Yeah, Justin. I wonder if I need to get this. Wait for U.S. release. I would wait for a U.S. release. I mean, unless you're a huge Highlander fan and you want all the bells and whistles, and you know, I would get it. But you know, it's up to you. But that looks really, really great. I actually prefer the second one, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that one. Did I miss something? Okay. Coming from Cauldron Films, another announcement: House of Lost Souls. Umberto Lenzi's House of Lost Souls, and then they're dropping on this info just now. This is like now news. Did they drop this on their? Well, let's go to their tab. Hold on. Let's go to their tab. That's the pinned tweet. Have they released this or not? I haven't released it. All right, well, back to download this. Okay, coming soon. Cauldron Films is basically giving you a heads up as to what is coming. Wow, I thought it was just okay, so that's pretty great. Umberto Lenzi's House of Lost Souls. I'm not familiar with it. Also known as House of Doom, I think. At least the poster says it there. Anybody know this film? Actress looks familiar, but I can't place her. House of Doom, or House of Lost Souls. Okay, so that's coming. Then House of Clocks, which is a Fulci film, coming soon, and maybe at the same time that we get City of the Living Dead. I know I have this from somebody. Anchor Bay? I know I have this on DVD. I don't remember it very well, so I don't know if it's any good or not. I can't really give a review on it. But if you like Fulci, find a way to TBYB. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's 1989 Fulci, and his older stuff is a little rough. Jaden says, never heard of this until now, but I love Lenzi. If they do a bundle with that and House of the Clocks, I'm 100% getting it. I'm sure they will do that. Let me refresh. Are they dropping new news? So make sure I give you up to date. Why is that? He pinned the Studio Canal thing. Interesting. Okay. House of the Clocks, Cauldron, fantastic. We'll know more about that soon. Umbrella Entertainment is, for some reason, going all out for Megaforce. You know, I've watched it. I don't think it deserves all this. I mean, a hat? I mean, I guess you could do the postcards, whatever. Posters. Is that? I don't even know what all that is. A card? Megaforce membership card? Well, let's find out what that is. What are you selling me? What are you selling me? Megaforce Beyond Genres. Now, shop in US so we can see the US price. $30. Oh, we don't get all the goodies? It's only the Oh, that's not fair. Hold on. Can I switch it? Here we go. I'm gonna click it again, and we'll work through this together. I'm gonna click it again, and then we'll see. For some reason, we don't get all the goodies. Dang it! How do I switch my store? Whatever. I'm not gonna bother with it. Anyway, so it looks like this is available to something, but not. It didn't show up when I switched to US, so I don't know what's up with that. Yes, it says, never seen Megaforce, but heard plenty about it over the years. It has its fans. It absolutely does. And for 30, I mean, if it's $30 for all this stuff, yeah, sure. Unless it blows chunks. City of Living Dead we just did. Well, let's go talk Error 444444. So they have just released the well, I guess the pre-orders for Centipede Horror and Red Spells Red. I got an email from them. Maybe I could read that email. Let me open that up. Because there was an email that was sent to me from Error444 that explains what the hell is going on. Let me see here. I know I saw that. Da, da, da. 1 second, everybody. There's so much news that it's hard to like get it, you know, get it all prepped. Oh, I just had it. Where'd it go? I know I read that somewhere. Where did I read it though? Or maybe it was Facebook. It might have been Facebook. Yeah, it might have been Facebook. Let's go there then. But anyway, so they're releasing all this stuff that, you know, well, we'll talk about a friend's label. Gold Ninja Video is sort of a homegrown label. My buddy Justin DeClue runs it. I've had him on the show a couple times. And the hell is this? What are you selling me? Oh, my buddy Billy. Oh, that's funny. Okay, here we go. Eric's posting about it. Okay. So I'm gonna get this from them. This is from Air444. Carl Kelly. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. You rock. Everybody watching, leave me a thumbs up. I hate to keep asking, but it's so important, you know. It really is so important. Shriek Show put it out. Okay, you're right. That sounds. I think you're right. Yeah. Shriek Show put out House of Clocks. MC, did you pick up Centipede Horror? I didn't. They're gross. I've seen them. They're super gross. Super gross. I'm done. I have no releases from Error444 as of yet. It's looking like it'll stay that way. Ragnar says, I got Funky Forest. Haven't watched. Funky Forest is fucked. I got that box set. I promptly sold it off. They weren't for me, man. They were so weird. I could describe a scene to you and you won't believe me that it happens in the movie, but it does. Oh, so weird. Anyway, so I was picturing the scene in my head. Anyway, look at this amazing, a bunch of posters here. Let's read the new film announcements. Of course, no dates have been set. Fatal Termination. That's right. We're working on a restoration of the legendary Hong Kong action film with arguably the most irresponsible and dangerous scenes ever put to film. That's exciting. But it's really so much more than just those scenes. Watching the amazing cast, including Moon Lee, Ray Liu, Simon Lam, Robin Shou? Robin Shou. Is he... Is that the guy from Mortal Kombat? I wonder if... It might be 1990, so it could be. And Philip Ko go after each other with non-stop precision is exhilarating, to say the least. This is definitely one film every Hong Kong action lover should see. I want to see that thing. Then you get Challenge of the Lady Ninja. Sounds amazing. May we introduce the most outlandish martial arts film you've never seen? Please do. This Taiwanese ninja film is overflowing with crazy antics, female mud wrestling, giant spider webs, underground gopher fights, murder by ninja seduction, an all-female ninja squad, and several big bads. It's an incredible little martial arts film that really throws everything in the book at you. I love that. We're proud to be doing a brand new restoration of the film and hope that you all embrace it with as much affection as we have for it. It has strong female lead characters who kick ass, and we honestly can't wait to show it off to you soon. Okay, so we'll see what happens. So here they're throwing shade at Gold Ninja Video. Thrilling Bloody Sword, which was a big seller for Gold Ninja Video. You may have heard of this one recently, as a print of it was scanned and released to the public. We're doing a restoration of the original elements to make sure the film is seen perfectly for the first time ever. Like Challenge, this Taiwanese film is filled with crazy predicaments and set pieces, but it's a fantasy wuxia fairy tale epic that looks a lot like what a live-action heavy metal magazine adaptation may look like if it were done right in the 1980s. We're talking He-Man meets Flash Gordon meets Ghostbusters meets Snow White meets Aladdin. Okay? Monsters, flashy costumes, black magic, and wild set decoration. You're gonna love it. I mean, they pretty much guarantee we're loving it. I'm excited. I hope, you know what? I mean, all those sound amazing. So I would bundle that for sure. The Imperial Sword, there's a lot here. The Imperial Sword killing the devil. Like a sentence. Released the same year as Bloody Sword, Imperial is another Taiwanese fantasy wuxia picture that takes off at warp speed and never rests until you suddenly realize it's all over and can safely wipe the sweat from your forehead. This film has skeletons, acid pits, flying dragons that make people explode, cartoon death drops. I'm not sure what that means. And rock climbing, and that's all in the first 10 minutes. This is a film that rushes by you. It's like a fast-moving train, and if you catch it, you'll be privy to all its secrets and amazingness. We're thrilled to be doing a full restoration so it can be seen again in all its glory. All aboard. That's all for now. We're working on more films, but this is all we can announce at the moment. We're also working hard to ensure Centipede Horror and Red Spells Red are ready for October. And we're hoping to get Run and Kill and Red to Kill out within the fourth quarter of this year. We'll see. Anyway, we hope these new title announcements tide you over. Thank you for your continued support and kindness. So, this may not even be coming this year. This info might not even be coming this year, because they're saying they're hoping to get Run and Kill and Red to Kill out within the fourth quarter, which we're in. I mean, we're in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, we're technically in it, right? Yeah. So I'm guessing this is 2023. So it's a slight bummer that we have to wait so long, but geez. Oh, so the rubbish shoe from Luke. It was Liu Kang. Okay, great. Fatal Termination. I've seen the scene of the kid hanging out of the car by her hair. Insane. Oh, geez. I'm looking forward to watching that. Griff says I've been waiting for a good Gopher fight for a long time. Ragnar Predator Centipede and Red. Awesome. I hope you like those. Okay, so that's 444 dropping the business on us. Thank you, Eric, for reposting that. That is, of course, Asian movie enthusiast. He's awesome. Go check him out. A Grindhouse dropped a whole bunch of cheese on us. Let's see if I can just get this straight from the horse's behind. I guess we could do. Did they mention the other one? Oh, so many goddamn. Okay, we'll go back up here then. Okay. So, Grindhouse releasing and Fabio Frizzi probably present the Beyond the Composer's Cut coming to theaters this fall, which sounds weird to me. Why would you rework a film based on what the oh wait, what does the composer's cut entail? Fabio Frizzi composed a new soundtrack. Oh, okay. I see. I thought for some reason Fabio Frizzi says, "Oh, let me edit the movie," because that's weird. That would be very weird. I don't know that I would be interested in that. That's very strange. But then I know they say, did they say it here? I thought they said it here. Anyway, I thought they announced. I'm pretty sure they announced that it's getting a 4K, but we'll go back to that. Okay. Impulse, one of the strangest William Shatner movies, a movie that he probably doesn't want you to remember. A Willem Dafoe film on top of it, starring Oddjob. You know, obviously one of the more iconic James Bond villains. I watched this in theaters. I was able to catch a screening of this one, not when it obviously originally came out, but it's a drama. It's basically a dark drama, and if I remember correctly, William Shatner is a pedophile. I might be thinking of a different movie, but I think it's I think it's the pedophile movie where he's kind of like a crazy rapist. It's an intense little movie, and I would think something Shatner would not want you to see, but you never know. We talked about Shanghai Joe. We talked about Convoy Busters. Here we go. Here's the news. Okay, I wasn't going completely crazy because I got this image for a reason. Oh my god. Hands down, my favorite Lucio Fulci movie is coming to 4K. The Beyond, baby. We're getting City of the Living Dead and The Beyond. Oh my god. 4K. Yeah. I'm not a big 4K guy, as you know, if you've been watching along at home. I'm not a big 4K guy, but I mean, depending on the price, I would be so many ads. Okay, sorry, bloody disgusting. I have too much stuff popping up. I'll go back to you. Depending on the price, I would be down to clown for this. I love this movie. I think it's perfect. I'm the Beyond the Hairdresser's cut. The production assistant's cut. Like, what the shit, man? That would be really weird. But if he's just doing a new soundtrack, fine. But don't call it his cut. That's weird. That's a weird phrasing. As a filmmaker, I do not like that, because I've been recut before and it's not fun. The Beyond 4K, yes, oh yes, oh yes, I'm in it to win it. I want this very bad, very, very bad, and hopefully we'll find out soon. Maybe Black Friday coming soon. I know they released Death Game for halfway to Black Friday, so hell yeah, I'm in it. I'm in. Who's in for Beyond Black Friday? I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. Even if you don't like Fulci, it's a great, just a good movie, just a solid goddamn movie. Tribal Chief says it's been honestly a great year for physical media. A lot of stuff has come out. I don't know if it's been a great year. We'll discuss it when we get to the Slippy Awards in December, of course. Robbie says, so much horror 4Ks coming up. Lost Boys, The Fog, Return of the Living Dead, which we'll be talking about in a moment. That just dropped today. Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin Deluxe Edition. Do I have this? I have Snake and Eagle Shadow. That's a different one. Jackie Chan, Snake and Crane Arts. I'm getting it. I mean, say what you will about his politics, but I love Jackie, and I'm sort of collecting all of his stuff. Coming December from 88 Films, brand new 2K restoration. I have all those little boxes. I'm gonna grab it. Let's talk Imprint Films, because they went bananas on us. Did he just break them out individually here? I think he did. Okay, he's breaking them out individually, so we'll talk about them individually. Which should be fine. Lone Wolf says the Beyond is amazing. Saw it on 35 the other day. Yes, seeing it on the big screen. Oh my god, amazing. Yeah. Absolutely. Ragnar says all this new 4K shit is nice, but there's thousands of movies that need to be upgraded to blue. I 100% agree with you. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be, restored before we see a 100th copy of the thing or whatever. Anyway, Imprint Films. City of God is a masterpiece movie. This is one of the best directed movies I've seen. It's been a while since I've seen it, but at the time it came out, this is a big Oscar movie. I don't think it won Best Picture, but I'm pretty sure it was nominated. I don't know what happened with this director. I did not keep up with his career, but this movie blew me away. I mean, there's like a shot where it's like the POV, the kids are playing soccer. There's a POV of a soccer ball, and I don't know how they got the camera to move that way. It was phenomenal. I mean, it's just great. Fantastic stuff. From a filmmaking standpoint, it's about kid gangs, if I'm not mistaken, in Rio, I believe. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while, but I loved it. When I watched it, it left a big impression on me. I know Scorsese was a big fan. So why don't we do this? Let's just go over there directly to them. From the horse's mouth. Celebrated with worldwide acclaim, this powerful and true story of crime and redemption has won numerous prestigious awards around the globe. The streets of the world's most notorious slum, Rio de Janeiro, City of God, are a place where combat photographers fear to tread. Police rarely go, and residents are lucky if they live to the age of 20. Wow, sounds like a wonderful place. In the midst of the oppressive crime and violence, a frail and scared young boy will grow up to discover that he can view the harsh realities of his surroundings with a different eye, the eye of an artist. In the face of impossible odds, his brave ambition to become a professional photographer becomes a window into his world, and ultimately his way out. Fantastic movie. I love it. I'm gonna try and request a screener for complete honesty here. But even if they don't get me one, I'll be trying to grab a copy from Diabolic. Great movie. And these are all region free, by the way. Imprint is region free. Razor says City of God needs a 4K. You're right. That yeah. Again, you're right. And maybe it's a thing. Shit. Who knows? That's the problem with labels releasing the same movies in different territories. Who knows if Criterion is going to put this out next month on 4K. It's like, it makes you scared to buy anything, dude. Robbie agrees. Amazing movie. Imprint is killing it. Yeah, good stuff. I won't highlight every title, but School Ties, I mean, it's alright. You got a young Matt Damon and Ben Affleck in this one. Brendan the Goat Fraser. It's one of his early films. It's okay. The Fabulous Stains, starring, is this, it's Diane Lane, right? I'm gonna double check that unless I'm thinking of something else. Diane Lane, the beautiful Diane Lane. Oh my god. Breathtaking. And you get, oh, how cool is this? Audio commentary by Diane Lane and Laura Dern. Now, I've never seen this one. I know it's about like a girl band, like a punk band. I've never seen it, but man, I love young Diane. I mean, I love Diane Lane now, but young Diane Lane, I mean, Streets of Fire, come on. I think I'm gonna grab that too if I can get my hands on it. I'd love to check that out. Then Imprint is dropping box set after box set after box set. Check this out. Directed by Roland Joffe. Oh, here we go. Robbie says The Fabulous Stains is a pretty fun movie. Good to know. I'm glad to hear it gets your vote, Rob. Roland Joffe is an amazing filmmaker. He's done some powerful movies. Killing Fields, The Mission is one of my favorite like epics. Fat Man and Little Boy I haven't seen. City of Joy I've seen, but I don't remember it too well. I think it's one of Patrick Swayze's later movies, one of his last ones maybe. I might be mistaken on that. But looks like City of Joy comes with an extra disc. The films of Roland Joffe there. Yeah, it looks like it's 187 as well. I just got The Mission on Blue. I don't know if I need a box set, but I'm really impressed that they're highlighting such an interesting... You know, Imprint really likes to highlight filmmakers, and I love that about them. You know, the Calibrations box set was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. Killing Fields, 2 discs. City of Joy, and then you get Prisoners of Our Own History, the first 4 films of Roland Joffe, an intimate, all-new feature-length documentary from the director. Oh, interesting. So these are his first 4 films? Oh, wow. Dude, his second film was The Mission? Wow. That's amazing. Excellent special features here, as you can imagine. I won't go into detail here. You can, go to the Imprint site. You know what? I'll put links in the description when I'm done with the live, and you guys can go check these out. Amazing. That's very exciting to me. I like Roland Joffe very much. Griff says, I'll be in for The Fabulous Stains and Distant Thunder, possibly on School Ties and the Joffe box set. Nice. When do these come out? November. Okay. These are for the end of November, so technically December. Next box set, dropping... Oh, yeah, they don't have the other one. You're right. They are missing one. Distant Thunder with Ralph Macchio and Lithgow. That's not here. All right, so there is another one that's missing. That's a new release. Let's talk about After Dark. Neo-Noir Cinema Part 2. I didn't get the first one. I probably won't grab this one either. There's a lot of movies in here that... Well, there's one movie in here I'm like, I really don't need that. But you get Blue Steel, which is pretty good. Internal Affairs, which I remember being pretty decent. What is that one? I don't know the Jean Reno movie. What is the Jean Reno movie? Crimson Rivers. I don't know that one. Way of the Gun is a lot of fun. The Yards is the one I don't want at all. That's not a good movie. I thought that was pretty dull. And Narc is bad ace. So really I would want it for Way of the Gun, Narc, and Internal Affairs, and maybe Blue Steel, but I don't remember if I loved it or not. Maybe just for Jamie. Maybe just for Jamie. Bumpy says, have you given your thoughts on Creature from Black Lake coming from Synapse? You know what? I thought I pre-ordered that, and it's shipped to my house already. I didn't know that was out already. So I'll be getting it, and I might do a Buy Curious with that title in it. I'm actually prepping a Buy Curious. I'm not going to reveal the titles. Well, I'll reveal 2 of the titles. for those of you watching and supporting, I'll reveal 2 of the titles for the upcoming By Curious review, which will probably come in the weekend. I'll be doing... Wait, where's the camera? There. Well, let me do it like this. Oh, this one. Damn it. Stupid camera? It's like the whole mirror effect. Okay, Sampo and God Told Me to 4K. I'll be talking about these in an upcoming By Curious. So stay tuned for that, my dear friends. Alright, this is an interesting box set. I'm not sure how well it'll sell, because a lot of these titles aren't as... I think the first box set had like Rush, had like more well-known titles. But, I mean, let's be honest, it will probably sell out. Alright, so that's Imprint. Let's hop into Arrow, because Arrow, maybe I'll go straight to their site. Arrow and Hog Wild, but not if you live in the U.S. And that, to me, is the biggest bummer of them all. But does it bode well for another label to take up the slack and release it in the U.S.? Sure, absolutely. Who and when? I don't think. Robbie agrees the first box set was better. You know, it'll probably sell out anyway, but... Okay, November releases. Wolf of Wall Street, I think, is a masterpiece movie. That is a fucking great movie. And the fact that that was made by Martin Scorsese, a dude in his, like, what, is he 80? Is he 90? I mean, he's not 90, but he's an old man. For him to make a movie so jazzy, so energetic, so jam-packed, so full of entertainment and bang for your buck is a marvel. I mean, it looked like... The movie looked like it was directed by some young, 20-something punk trying to make his name in filmmaking, because he drew every fucking trick in the book. But the fact that it was Scorsese, I think makes it even more interesting to me. It's a good story. Say what you will about Jordan, the character. DiCaprio nails it. It's one of his best performances of all time. That movie really deserved to be Best Picture, in my opinion. It was for me anyway. I love that movie. But I can't see it. I mean, I can see it, technically, because the 4K is region-free. But we're not getting an official Arrow release in November in the U.S. It's only UK. As a matter of fact, if you look at this, we're only getting 2 things in the U.S. for the month of November. And it's a major bummer, because the other thing they're releasing that I'm very excited for, and I haven't seen in a long time, Robin Hood. And not Men in Tights, Prince of Thieves, which... when I was a kid, was massive. This thing was a giant release. I had the toys. I saw it at least twice in theaters. We all liked that Bryan Adams song. This was a big movie. And for it to now be... I'll do it like that. She's a little bigger. For it to now, be out is exciting. 4K, sure. Because this is not a movie that's been done to death on Blu-ray. So I'm excited for it. But again, we don't have an official U.S. release. Only in UK, but region free for the 4Ks. I love the packaging on here. I'm hoping, like True Romance, maybe in a month or 2 we'll get a U.S. Version of it. Fingers crossed. Or we hear... Who has it? I don't even remember who made it. Paramount? I don't remember who made it. Warner Brothers? Maybe we'll hear of a U.S. release in a month. Maybe Criterion. Sure, Criterion could put this out. I don't see why not. Who knows? Anyway, the other thing that's coming out from the UK that I'm not excited about is a Quentin Dupieux movie. Incredible but true. I've seen one of his films, Rubber, which I thought was okay. It's just okay for me. I guess that's his new movie. I haven't followed his career. Incredible but true. It's a new film. I think Arrow releasing new movies is... it's not as exciting to fans. It certainly isn't exciting to me when they release a new title. So, I don't know. Justin says he loves Robin Hood. Lost track how many times watched it on cable. Yeah, it's a fun little movie. It's such a fun little movie. And really well made. Just a really good classic, almost old Hollywood type of movie. Except for the fact that he's in England... And even Morgan Freeman does an accent. He's the only one. Yo, it's me, Robin Hood. What's going on here? It's fantastic, and I love that Robin Hood Men in Tights made fun of that. Anyway, we do get finally a U.S. and Canadian release for Audrey Rose. It's a good movie, not a great movie. I had to rewatch it, but my memory of it being it's just okay. I believe Anthony Hopkins is in this one. It's a past lives kind of movie. Not really an Exorcist movie, but a past life regression kind of movie. I agree. Alan Rickman as the Sheriff rules. He was great. The whole cast, yeah. Great cast. The whole cast is fantastic, man. It's just really, really, really well done movie. So Audrey Rose is coming, U.S. and Canada, as well as the Shawscope Volume 2, which we knew already. And that's, 1,700 movies or whatever the hell it is right now. So those are the only two that in the U.S. that we'll be focusing on. Kind of a bummer. I know. And I hope this is kind of off topic, but on topic. Arrow Films has partnered up with Kat. Oh my God, I'm blanking on her name now. Kat Ellinger. Thank you, Twitter. Kat Ellinger for a Jean Roland documentary called Orchestrator of Storms. I love Jean Roland. I think his movies are very dreamlike and weird. He's like a better, more palatable version of Jess Franco, in my opinion. I'm not saying I know for a fact, because I don't. But if Arrow made a documentary about Jean Roland, it would be stupid to not make a box set release of all his movies, which have been out of print for quite a while. And I know they had the Redemption line, right? Isn't that Arrow? I'm pretty sure that was Arrow. They had a ton of Jean Roland movies, which I assume they still own. Put the documentary, think of the folk horror box set. Put the documentary on a box set of Jean Roland movies. I will cream my jeans. I would love that. I love Jean Roland. 100% will be getting that. I would do a deep dive review of that. Oh my God. Oh, Redemption is Kino. Okay. What did I see then? Fuck it. Borrow it from Kino. Make the box set, please. Make the box set. Make me happy. Okay, so I guess we'll take a look at it. In case you're curious, I do have a lot of UK viewers. This is the 4K Super Pack. What the hell? You get little cartoons? Like a little comic book? What is that? It's interesting. Was that in the movie? Was that the credit sequence? I don't know. Anyway, you get the movie, a slipcase. You get a whole bunch of lovely little pictures. You get a poster. And it's crazy that Waterworld came out before Robin Hood, right? That they put out Waterworld before they did this one. It's insane to me. It doesn't even say what the details are. It just says, let's see what they tell us here. Welcome. Thank you. Product overview. I don't have to tell you what the story is, but I'll tell you what it comes with. Limited edition packaging, reversible sleeve, featuring original and newly commissioned artwork, 60-page, perfect bound, illustrated collector's book, featuring new writing, double-sided fold-out poster, new and commissioned artwork, double-sided fold-out poster featuring newly commissioned artwork. So you get two posters, two double-sided posters. Okay. 6 double-sided postcards, and then commentary by director Kevin Reynolds and Kevin Costner. Audio commentary by Morgan Freeman. What happened to Kevin Reynolds? He doesn't really direct anymore. Actors Morgan Freeman and Christian Slater. That's pretty great. And the writer producers. Brand new multi-part documentary, archival documentary hosted by is Pierce Brosnan in that movie? Oh, okay. It's a documentary about Robin Hood himself. Is Pierce Brosnan in this? I don't remember him being in this. I know Sean Connery's in it, but is Pierce Brosnan in this? I don't remember that. Maybe it's just like a random thing. Anyway, one-on-one cast interviews. Bryan Adams music video, fantastic, and music soundtrack cues. Just isolated cues. Okay. That's pretty snaz. I'm guessing this is the posters, those little cartoons up there. Can you buy it now? What is that in American dollars? That's like 35, something like that. I'm not sure, but anyway, that's a good price if you're in the UK and you want to grab it. That's not too shabs. Oh, here it is. Distant Thunder is here. I'm a Shrew. Where'd you go? You said, my favorite Robin Hood is the one with the cartoon foxes. Hell yeah, I get you. I'm with you on that. Ragnar says, I think Russell Crowe Robin Hood is better. You know, I never saw that. I never saw that one. I believe, I'll take your word for it. Chester says, I'm not a Costner fan. I'll pass. Blake says, so stoked for Robin Hood. Hopefully U.S. release comes as fast as True Romance. Fingers crossed. Fingers K. Rost. Ragnar says Arrow was much better years ago when they first came out and were more of a boutique label. Now they're a lot of mainstream stuff, and he really misses the old packaging. Yeah, I like that old packaging. I know what you're talking about. The window one. I mean, that's kind of way back. The window kind of thing that they had. Yeah, I don't love the new stuff on it, and I say that as a filmmaker who's making new stuff. I feel like I haven't liked any of the new stuff they've put out. Yeah, that I can remember. Distant Thunder is the last Imprint title. There was somebody shunted to the bottom there. I don't know this movie, but it sounds awesome. What a cast. Lithgow and Macchio back together again for the first time. I guess it's a war movie. I'm not familiar with it. Something about Lithgow's a sort of an estranged dad. Let's take a look at it. Let's give it its due. Okay. A hero of war, a casualty of peace, with only one hope for survival, his son. John Lithgow stars as a self-exiled bush vet. I mean, let's face it, fellas. Aren't we all bush veterans? You know what I mean. And Ralph Macchio co-stars as the son he hasn't seen in 15 years. Their uneasy reunion accidentally sparks war-haunted violence, and father and son share a harrowing fight for survival that will either destroy them or unify them forever. I'm not sure what that movie's about. Has anybody seen it? Let me know. I think Griff mentioned he was excited to buy it. I don't know. I don't know that one. It sounds interesting. But is it like a Rambo situation, or is it like a real war situation, or is it like a drama war where like they yell at each other? War-haunted violence. That sounds like some Criterion level BS to me, but I don't know. If anybody's seen it, chime in with your thoughts. Hey, George, thank you. Yes, we'll be talking about that shortly. Blake says Russell Crowe Robin Hood was almost as bad as the Jamie Foxx one. Wait a minute, Jamie Foxx made a Robin Hood movie? Oh, wait a minute, yes! With the dude from Kingsman. Holy shit, I totally forgot about that. They made a Jamie Foxx Robin Hood. I didn't think there was black people in medieval times. I should guess there. You know what? There wouldn't be, but technically, you know, Morgan Freeman does play an African prince or something in the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. So maybe I don't know. Distant Thunder's from the director of Halloween 2. Oh, I'm blanking on his name. But Halloween 2 is good. It was well made. Are they just repeating? Yeah, I guess he just re-released it. Okay, anyway, guys, Santa Claus is coming to town, coming to 4K. We've all been waiting for this on 4K. I'm kidding, of course. This is the weird... I mean, it's obviously perennial favorite. But what the fuck? Are you kidding me? 4K. Now I feel like we've jumped the shark. Well, if it sells, it sells. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know how... Okay, well, this is one I haven't talked about yet. I just dropped yesterday. The Blood Beast Terror, Peter Cushing. I believe it's a Hammer horror, but it also could be Amicus. But that's coming in November, just in time. Taron Egerton, that's it. That's the dude. He's a good actor. I think he's actually a pretty decent actor. Griff says, I haven't seen it yet. The trailer shows some fighting, but I can't tell if it's in his mind or real between him and the new guy the wife has. Oh, interesting. So it's one of those. TBYB for me. It's one of those. Okay, The Blood Beast Terror, Peter Cushing. I'm sure I've seen it. I mean, it sounds familiar, but I can't Can't place it. We didn't talk about the special features on Wolf of Wall Street. Let's take a look at this real quick. Look at this. Son of a bitching packaging. Does that open up like a wallet? That is amazing. Oh my god. Please bring this over to the US. I mean, I could get it, but the Blu-ray, I mean, it's still region free, so technically, I mean, I could buy this, and I would buy this. My only hesitation is budget, and the fact that I get free screeners from Arrow, but only the US releases. So if it comes down to the US, they'll send it to me, then I'll have 2 copies. I'll wait. I'm gonna wait on it, but I love that packaging. That's nuts. That's nuts, brah. Okay. And here's another, that's another package. It comes with a steelbook and a different artwork there. I mean, they're all pretty good. I don't need the posters and shit like that. That doesn't do anything for me. Where's the Scream Factory? They did not post it here? Looks like they didn't. Okay, so we'll go to Scream Factory and take a look at what they have to say. That's odd. Download the discs. I could have sworn I saw that on their feed too. The last thing they posted was the Cauldron Films thing. Okay, let's look up Scream Factory and see what they have to offer us in terms of announcements, because it's crazy. Hey, what's up, Exploitation? Morgan Freeman plays a more African Muslim that lived in Spain at the time. Hey, awesome. Thank you for that. I appreciate you chiming in with that history lesson. I love that. Eternal says, I'll buy the X-Men ones. I did buy the Peanuts cartoons on 4K last year. How did they look? I love the Peanuts franchise. Did they look better? Because, I mean, I feel like that's such a rough thing that I can't imagine a huge improvement. Like, holy shit. A new version. I never noticed all those freckles on Linus's nose or something. I don't know. Let me know. I'm curious. Ragnar says Princess Bride is probably the best Robin Hood. That is a fucking good movie. 4K, I'm sure, is on the way. LD! What's up, LD? I hope you're well, buddy. LD's going to be joining us for Full Moon Fright Club next Friday. I'm so excited for that, dude. Oh, man. It's going to be great. Okay. Let's do it. To it. Official extras announcement. Just when you thought it was safe to go back to the cemetery, it's not. Because Return of the Living Dead is here on 4K and Blu-ray. Arguably one of the best zombie movies ever made. It's hard for me to make this judgment call. For a while, it was my favorite zombie movie of all time. And then now I really like Train to Busan. I think that one just does it better. Character development. In terms of what's a more fun movie, definitely Return of the Living Dead is a more fun movie. But I don't think I need it on 4K. As much as I love it. I mean, 4K Linnea Quigley dancing naked, that's kind of fun. That's kind of worth it. Audio commentary with Gary Smart, co-author of The Complete History of the Living Dead, and Chris Griffiths. Audio commentary with actors Tom Matthews, John Philbin, and Tony Gardner. This is on disc 1, the 4K UHD. Because they can only fit commentaries. They can't really fit features on here. Commentaries with the late great Dan O'Bannon and William Stout. Then you get a commentary with the cast featuring William Stout, Don Calfa, the late great Don Calfa. I love you, Don. Don was in my second movie. He's such a wonderful guy, and I miss him very much. He was one of the greatest actors I've ever worked with. Such a sweet guy, such a good heart, and somebody who really put himself into every performance. I love Don. I miss Don very much. Linnea, again, is a friend of mine. I love Linnea very much. And hopefully we'll have her on the show soon. You know, she's busy. But I love her. She's been in 2 of my movies. I love Linnea. And so commentary with them, Brian Peck, Beverly Randolph, and Alan Troutman. Unfortunately, the licensing remains the same for this release. No Deadbeat Dance in the soundtrack. So, that sucks. Licensing is an issue. As suspected, no new extras. I don't know what else they're announcing, but let's go look to the product page. That's always better. That's my British accent. I'm pretty good. Slipcover says that Return is greater than Train. Tomatoes, tomatoes. Return didn't make me cry. Train to Busan made me cry, and that holds a lot of weight with me. If a horror movie can make me cry, that thing succeeded. Because I don't cry at scary movies. That movie, man, excellent. You get 3 discs. Tons of stuff. All the commentaries we mentioned, which are carried over to the Blu-ray. The 3rd disc is with the special features live. You get a work print, which includes 20 additional minutes. That's pretty good. It's only in standard def. Definitive documentary on Return of the Living Dead. The FX of Living Dead. Party Time, the music of Living Dead. An interview with John Russo. That's cool. Talking about the origins of the Living Dead. Interview with cast member Clu Gulager. Again, another one we just lost. James Karen, another one we lost. The late, great Clu Gulager. Another nice guy, just a gentleman. Just a good, very approachable guy. I talked to him a couple times here in LA. He would go to theaters just hanging out. Like, holy shit, that's Clu Gulager. Really nice dude. Interview with writer director Dan O'Bannon. So many people we've lost from this movie. It's a shame. But it continues. It thrives. And as you can see here. Then Horrors Hallowed Grounds. Visiting the location. And then, final interview. Wow, with Dan O'Bannon. I don't know if that's ever been on a special feature before. I don't really pay attention to special features. So maybe that's been shown before. Special offer from Shout Factory. Order it from here and you get a poster of the infamous artwork there. I love it. I'm not jumping on it, especially not for $36. But if anybody's in, then let me know. Ragnar said Blood Beast Terror was at the end of the Amicus cycle. Great film. It's been out for years on Blu-ray. Oh, Amicus. Okay, good. Exploitation says, I should have watched Busan in Korean, but I stupidly watched it in German, and the bad dubs kind of ruined the emotions. Oh, man. No, I think that, yeah, that ending, I'm not going to give it away here. But I'm a dad, for those of you who don't know, and anything with kids, oh, it killed me. It was so beautiful. It brought it back around. Okay, I'm not going to get misty-eyed over that movie. I love that movie. It's so well done. And then what sucks is the sequel totally shit the bed. It made a terrible Fast and the Furious with zombies bullshit. Ah, killed the franchise. Every time I think about Clue, I want to watch Feast. That's another good one. Oh, man. Feast is so fun. But that's another one where the sequels shit the bed. And in my opinion, ruined the franchise. I can't stand those sequels. I think he went too far. And I know John. John Gulager's a really, really nice guy. Actually, I've never told him I don't like his sequels. But the first one is so great. So great. Ragnar says that the Blood Beast Terror is about a guy who makes a giant female moth. You know what? That does sound familiar. I think I have seen that. And she drinks blood, right? Obviously. I think I have seen that. Marcus says he pre-ordered immediately. Gotta have that poster too. Nice. Well, good. I hope you enjoy it. And when is it supposed to come out? Do we have a date? Pre-order release date October 18. Okay, well, good. You'll get it for Halloween. Jaden agrees. Train to Busan is amazing. Feast was absolutely, hands down the best Project Greenlight winner. Absolutely, and I think it's the only one who actually made money, because it's the only one who made sequels too. I 100% agree. That first one was so bad. Yeah, absolutely. When it comes to packaging, the United States is far behind. Just look at German media books. Oh yeah. The stuff, the bus, the stuff that comes with the statues. I absolutely agree with you. You can read the original Feast script from the contest. If it had been made for the budget the original script required, it would have been even better. Oh, interesting. I'll take your word for that. And that's something, if those of you who are interested in filmmaking and you want to learn how to make, absolutely go read scripts that are available to read online. I think I've covered it all. I think I've covered the length and breadth and width of everything that I wanted to mention today. I wanted to end with Return of the Living Dead there. Wow, what a day. Woo! Amazing. I gotta call it a day. I'll be back tonight. I hope you guys have set your notifications. Do that and drop a thumbs up on the video already. The placeholder is already there. Tonight, date night double dare. Me and Tony, Mistress Chaos, and Shayna. Yeah, man. It'll be fun. It'll hurt. But you know what? You guys will get some enjoyment out of it. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters to me. See you in the flip side.
Yeah. Y'all